who redeclared and ushered in the redeclaration of the independence of United States of Biafra, our nascent nation, to the world on November 29, 2024. And at this present time, she is the one leading the United States of Biafra and keeping the mandate. And believe me, this lady is qualified, has the ability, the guts, and all it takes to lead this United States of Biafra at this moment as the surrogate of our Prime Minister. And she is keeping the mandate. I am very happy and proud to welcome, our Deputy Prime Minister and Chief of Staff, Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, FAMD. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that warm welcome and introduction. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Biafrans and friends of Biafrans. I appreciate that speech from Michael Rubin. Thank you so much for that, for being part of what we do by the second, by the minute, privately and publicly. Thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable Christopher, Honorable Uche, those that are on the background to ensure that today's speech and today's event is very successful. Thank you so much for what you do. I want to use this opportunity to welcome everyone to the State of the Nation address today, August the 29th, 2025. First, I'm not going to fail in recognizing our leader, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. We thank you for your perseverance. We thank you for what you do. We thank you for the steps you've taken to ensure that our people do not cohabit with reintegrated terrorists brought in by the Nigerian government into Nigeria and into Biafra land. We thank you. We also want to use this opportunity to remember our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. We thank you for your resilience. We thank you for what you do. We thank you for your actions to ensure that we Biafrans, who are mostly Christians, are not murdered in our thousands every single day. As many of you are aware, Nigeria has been declared the most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live. Biafrans are Christians. We thank you, His Excellency, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I want to use this opportunity to thank the United States of Biafran government cabinet members who are working behind the scene every day, publicly and privately, to ensure that we build one of the best, one of the fairest, one of the exemplary nation in Africa and in the world. Thank you so much, the United States of Biafran government cabinet members, for what you do every day. I also want to use this opportunity to thank the United States of Biafra Liberation Army, the United States of Biafra Defense Forces, the United States of Biafra Navy, Air Force, and the police. We thank you for what you do. We thank you for defending our land from the reintegrated terrorists brought in by the Nigerian state. wearing military and police uniform with AK-47, killing our people, kidnapping our people, locking them up in different DSS dungeons in cells across Nigeria and across Biafra land. Killing them, harvesting their organs, raping our women, burning our homes, destroying our farms, economically strangulating Biafrans. We thank you for standing up at this time. With the declaration of the United States of Biafra on November 29th, 2024 in Lahti, Finland, after over 50 million Biafrans have voted to exit Nigeria through a self-referendum, and after over 1,000 Biafrans converged in Lahti, Finland from across the world to vote and declare our independence, we thank our United States of Biafra military for continuing to defend our land today. Thank you so much for what you do. I thank all the heads of missions across the world that are propagating Biafra, propagating our mission, propagating what we do as a people. I thank you so much. I thank all the 40 state governors in Biafra land with your commissioners that are working day and night to ensure that your states are fully protected from the reintegrated terrorists, the reintegrated Fulani terrorists sent in by the Nigerian state in Biafra land. Thank you so much for what you do every day. I thank all the stakeholders. I thank all our allies. I thank all our lobbyists, all the people that are helping us to build one of the best nations in the world, which is already in motion. I thank you all for what you do. Fellow Biafrans, patriots, and friends of freedom, happy 9-month independence anniversary today. Today marks our 9th month independence. I speak to you today on behalf of our government, our leader, our Prime Minister, and our proud people, the proud people of Biafra, the proud people of the United States of Biafra. This is a moment that demands truth, courage, and unity. In recent months, the United States of Biafra has endured some of the most aggressive assaults on our dignity and our very right to exist. Yet, at the same time, we have secured some of the most remarkable victories in defending our sovereignty. Our enemies exposed. The Nigerian regime has been exposed before the world, not through our words or what we do, but through the verdict of well-constituted courts in different countries across the world. A Canadian court has ruled that Nigeria's ruling class and their political parties meets the definition of terrorists, as they were deeply implicated in acts of political violence, subversion of democracy, and electoral bloodshed, inflicting harm and terror on Nigerians and Biafrans. A Kenyan court has condemned Nigeria's criminal abduction of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was renditioned from Kenya to Nigeria. Right in our homeland, the High Court in Enugu has affirmed our lawful right to independence. There was also the discharge and acquittal of 4 innocent Biafrans by the Finnish authorities, despite Finland's fishing expedition on behalf of the Nigerian government. Our 4 Biafran citizens were eventually set free after being illegally detained by the Finnish authorities. The very same so-called evidence used to justify their arrest was later dismissed as baseless, and the case was dropped. Yet, these Biafrans were unjustly held for a month under conditions tantamount to solitary confinement by the Finland government. These are not opinions. They prove that Nigeria's leadership functions as a terror entity, trampling on human rights, violating international law, and facilitating transnational repression. Just like Michael Rubin, who talked on the video before I started. We all listened to him. He talked about the criminality, the genocide, the aggression of the Nigerian state to Biafran people. On the basis of the Canadian court verdict, we now declare that all political parties and individuals representing Nigeria within Biafra territory are proscribed as terrorist organizations. These include the APC, PDP, ABGA, Labour Party, AAC, NPP, and any other parties or groups that act under Nigeria authority. They are all united in one mission: to kill Biafrans, to suppress our freedom, and to protect the interests of the Nigerian terror regime. From this day forward, they are recognized as agents of terror in our land. And the Biafra people must treat them as such, because no election organized by any terrorist entity will ever be permitted in our land. I repeat, no election organized by any terrorist entity, which includes all the current Nigerian political parties that have been labeled, that have been branded as terrorists, will ever be permitted in Biafra land. Finland's complicity and the unjust detention of our Prime Minister. Our work in exposing